College basketball fans are in for a treat tonight as the Purdue Boilermakers will travel to Tuscaloosa to battle the Alabama Crimson Tide. Now, fans of Purdue, we're in for something of a surprise when the Boilermakers were no longer the top-ranked team in the nation to start of the week. This team brings back incredible talent. They secured a couple of wins in the opening week, but the performance against Oakland was closer than expected. The Boilermakers also were without star forward Trey Kaufman-Wren. Now, they still had Braden Smith and Fletcher Lawyer, two of the best, probably maybe the best backcourt in college basketball. You've got the addition of newcomer Oscar Clough underneath, and the 6'11 big man did his best to pick up the slack in Wren's absence. As we hinted before, Purdue fell to number 2 in the AP Top 25 this week, though it's not an outrageous decision seeing how they were just 7th in KenPom. Offensively, Purdue was the best of the best, leading the nation in offensive efficiency while having the tools to take over games, both in the paint and from outside the arc. Now, when we look at Alabama, things couldn't have started off much better for them. You know, they had a brilliant showing against North Dakota on opening night, and then the Crimson Tide secured a massive win over St. John's at Madison Square Garden over the weekend. It's a result that has catapulted them in the national rankings. Though we already knew we could expect great things from an 8-Oats team, even with new faces. Now, sophomore LeBaron Philon is living up to his preseason billing. And then, you got Aiden Holloway was a major piece of that win in New York. He dropped 21 points in his season debut. The same can easily be said about Latrell Wrightsell Jr., who had 17 points at St. John's and helped anchor that incredible victory. And don't forget about the front court. You've got Taylor Bowen, who averaged 12.5 points, 6 rebounds per game so far this season. And he stood out for Bama also. Now, Alabama's brilliant performance saw them rise to number 8, even though they still sit at 17 in KenPom. When I look at this game, it's going to be a great backcourt matchup. And that's why these two teams have a shot to win a national championship this year. Underneath, I think it's almost a push also. I think Bama's big man gets undersold against Oscar Clough. In the end, I think this game is a toss-up between two of the best teams in the country. I think Alabama's athleticism and home court advantage will lead to an exciting 84-82 win tonight over the Purdue Boilermakers.